I just want to say really quick, this swan being quartz now instead of diorite, I did not have a hand in this. I did not bribe people to have a hand in this. This is not my fault. What?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We have plans. It'd be too easy to just run over and tag Ghost. It really would be. I have an idea. Okay, so this episode, we're prepping for the Halloween thing. We're doing a Halloween thing. Here's the whole, like, bridge, and this is the Halloween district. I have an idea that I was going to have it be season long, and maybe it'll just start here for Halloween. I'm going to make, I guess, a trading card gambling game? I cannot communicate how badly horse tagging me threw the plans off for this video. Everything I had planned, I just had to get thrown out the window. I needed to tag Swan. I need to do it in the most spectacular, wonderful way. How? This is all I could think of. It was repurposing, well, it's still including, but repurposing my mini game that I was going to make for the season, which is essentially like Hermitron Go Plus. There's a lot more to it if you know from Hermitcraft season like 6. The time they were all on a mesa, Tango made a game where it was basically you went around and collected these cards that were hidden in different areas. Mine's going to be in Spawn and the shopping district, and might change as the season goes on. But basically, you have to go find these. They're in the shulker boxes, and you go find them, put them on a board, and you can get points. And whoever has the most points at the end of the season is going to get a big prize. And you can also win mini prizes as you go through the season. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I got to make it so clear, though. There is so much more to this game than just that. I can't say much more because I know my fellow Intrinsicites will watch this video, but there's so much more to this game, and I am really excited for the adventure to actually start. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that, and if you guys like Redstone, buckle up. And if you don't like Redstone, buckle up. I'm giving you cool Redstone stuff because I have to make machines and a game and stuff in a place. There's building, Redstone, making a game, and I think a stroke. Like one solid stroke in this. By the way, the train, the starter base train, it's my starter base. It's going from this coast to the other coast across the entire continent, which is like 2,000 blocks away. It's a solid starter base, if I say so myself. But all right, so let's get a little bit of the timeline going for how these episodes are going. Because this was recorded before the previous episode, I think. And this is where I'm going to mess with myself. I'm going to let you know that. The last episode, as I'm recording this, last episode I released was, how to build a Minecraft slime farm, but I'm an idiot. The next one was something along the lines of Minecraft, but I cheated my way to success. Then I think it's going to be the Halloween special, and you guys would have saw that I tricked Swan into getting a box of goodies. And welcome to the episode that's recorded before, where I give Swan a box of goodies and get him with Tag, where I make a mini game for the sake of me getting rid of Tag in the funnest way possible. Yeah, it's a flashback arc, okay? Like, it's your favorite show that has a flashback that's going on. I'm having a stroke trying to figure this out, so I'm just gonna get started and pick a spot to start building. Did you really use diamonds as the marking?
No.
Thank you, Ghost Boy. Ghost helped us mine this out quicker, and I really appreciate it. This is where everything's gonna go for the minigame long term and stuff like that. Yeah, we are going to get this in. We're going to get this done. But before this, I have to go on a scavenger hunt and get... Oh, let me do some quick math. 15 by 9. 120 items. 135. 135? 135. Yes. Items. And name them. I'm not looking forward to them. What the crackhead? Alright, so I'm trying to gather all the things we need for all this game, which is basically a trading card game. You go collect items and all that stuff, and you go, like, try to get a set. You get a full set, and I'm going to give you money. I'm having a stroke actively trying to figure out how to get everything, and it's hard. Is this all blue ice? I don't need blue ice. I want it packed. What are you? Packed. Good. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now I need to go get, like, a lot of coral. I'm having a stroke. I have no idea why. But, like, do you have eyes, sir? Sir, excuse me, sir? What happened to all their eyes? And with that, I am done. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. All right. I still can't move, apparently. I'll be back when things are better. I gotta be honest, I really do enjoy being the absolute richest person on this. I mean, like, how do you compete? How do you possibly compete? We got all the stuff. We got infinite blocks. Look at that. 4 diamonds. Who's gonna compete? Like, honestly. Like, who on earth can compete with 5 Dagnabbit Ghost? I gotta get a ton of stuff done for this be all doing well. It's gonna be an interesting one because I'm gonna just be honest, today's the 26th, and I think the Halloween event is the 30th. This needs to be ready for that, and I need to get some redstone done. So, we're gonna kick it into a little bit of a speedster, a little bit of fast mode. Dagnabbit, I get mad today. And I probably let's do a story time or something, okay? Let's do a good old-fashioned Dagnabbit story time, okay? Cause oh, you have chosen violence today. So before we get into story time, I just want to say I'll be going over some of the rules for this game in this video later, but story time. I think it's been a little while. I want to share with you guys the one time I got to meet with a CEO of an international company and was required to absolutely embarrass myself for the entire time. I hope you guys enjoy. I've had a unique life. I've gotten to do a lot of things with my life, and one of those is that I got to be a boat captain at one point in New York State, and it was a ton of fun. I drove boats all the time. I got to work with people. I got to do tours, historical tours, and basically just was transportation. Got to help people. Got to be the first face and first person to meet a lot of people coming to this area and this company. I was the first face as they traveled to an island for meetings, week-long retreats, things of that nature. I had a group that showed up and dropped some of their luggage into the water. And 9 times out of 10, you just say, that sucks for you, bud. But I was, they seemed like good people, and I decided, you know what, why not? I went out of my way. We took a little bit of a detour. We were able to go over toward their stuff. I hopped in the water with, business professional, hopped on in, collared shirt, all that stuff, and swam down, got their stuff, came back up, and got into the boat. Drove them back, took 5-10 minutes to get dried off and changed, and continued on with my shift like nothing ever happened. I didn't think it would ever come to anything. I didn't think anything would happen. Apparently, they went to my boss and asked, what does somebody like to eat? What does he like? What's something he really enjoys? And I just told my direct supervisor, maybe the week before, my favorite thing growing up was steak. It still is to this day my favorite meal, but just a good medium rare steak. And they really appreciate that. And they let my supervisor ask, why are you asking? And they told him he dove in the water and got our stuff. My supervisor told his boss, who told his boss, who told his boss, who told his boss. The CEO of the international company. This is in North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia. Okay? We're missing Australia and Antarctica from that list of international. Happened to be in town. And he heard about this, and he likes to get to know, apparently, those on the ground level. And he came by, and he wanted to have a talk with me. And it was basically we really appreciate what you do. You really do kind of embody what we stand for, yada yada, who's a what's it, all that positive stuff. Back to the steak. At the same time, those wonderful people I helped out showed up with a steak dinner for me, which I will be honest, I am still appreciative to this day. But they did, in fact, forget to give me silverware. And my supervisor let me know I was going to eat that steak out of appreciation now. So I bare hand this 20-ounce steak. For those of you across the pond, 20 ounces is round about, I think, 0.7 kilograms, like 700 grams of steak in my hand, just eating it like the Viking animal I am. And that is when my CEO in a three-piece suit comes over with my coworker who was running boats during my dinner break, who said he wanted to go on a walk and talk with me. And I just had to bare hand eat a steak in front of someone in front of a multi-million-dollar company in a suit walking through the woods, might I add, bare-handing a 20-ounce steak. So when I let people know that I do YouTube and Twitch, and my dream is to do it professionally one day, and they say, that's the weirdest thing I can imagine someone doing, I let them know they're wrong. It's been weird from the start. It's going to keep being weird. I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. Hermitron Go Plus! It's going to be the Intrinsic Trading Card Game, but, you know, get the clicks. Hermitron Go Plus. Hi, thanks for being here. Alrighty. I like it. I wanted to keep it pretty monotone because I wanted the colors to kind of pop where they're supposed to put the things. And I'm hoping with items filling up in here and them getting their trading card packs in, all that stuff. I'm hoping it's going to become a lot more lively as it goes. I do have to put everyone in here somehow, so I got to probably put signs, or if I could get all the player heads, that'd be best, and pop them in the middle of each one so they have there's a sign. And I'm just kind of excited about it. I think it's going to be really, really fun. They're going to be able to collect things, and we got to talk about rewards. I'm going to have a display one up over here, but we got to talk rewards, and I'm excited. I never knew you could sprint with a haste beacon if you were, like, hungry. Like, I didn't think it affected the slow speed, but it does. Like, I'm moving at normal. I'm sure I'm the last one on the internet to find out about this, but it is wild to me, and I wanted to share with the class, okay? So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a dispenser hooked up that people are able to put in like a Gamba token or something like that that they can earn. And they're going to basically get a random reward from some diamonds to maybe a free shulker box to 30 minutes of my time. Just they can have it and I help them with some grind or whatever. Just something that it's enjoyable, not going to break my bank because I'm just rolling in diamonds. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I have to go name like 130 something items now. I'm happy for you, Mist. I got to go cry though. I know this episode has kind of been all over the place in every way, shape, or sense of the word. I like straight up have been just struggling to record this. Not because it's complicated, but because I've had to think, and that's something I've never been all that talented at. But I just wanted to share something that I think is the coolest aspect of this right here. Some of you may have wondered why this fence post was here. It was in the thumbnail of that episode, and it was just good. It was just good. Allow me to show you what that does. It's a weird sound it's making, isn't it? Isn't that a weird sound that it's doing that? Well, if we go through, you hear them all at once. And, I can duplicate anvils. I am chaotic. I am the villain. I can do whatever I want. I'm putting the iron shop out of business. Literally, it only works for anvils like that. Every other gravity block, the rest of the farm works, but for some reason, dropping it from above on a fence post gives me more anvils. I'm gonna get back to naming crap, but I've used all of my iron, so I gotta do this again. I'll be back when I have more brain cells. I just stumbled upon something. I just gotta say, like, oh, maybe it's just really strong. By the way, the next thing is at the iron farm. This is like clue 3. I have no idea. I didn't see clue 1 or 2. I don't know how many there is. And I just want to say, I don't got time for this. I gotta make a mini game. So I have things set up here, and I just want to say, I'm sorry if the explanations have been a little bit weird. We have an example one that's going to be filled out, and then we got one for each a current member, which is Swan NC, Andy Days, Mist, Horsecraz, Arin, Ghost, and DDN. If we need to add more in the future, I'm going to knock out this wall, and we'll add in more just going this way, kind of. I'll keep the example here because I feel like people would hate having to go under the stairs for theirs. That's just how I would feel. But yeah, so this is all good right now. And currently we have this little bit of space back here where we have all these set up. And like, it took a while, but they're all named. And it just feel good. It just feel good. So it's going to be time to do a little bit of redstone madness. Yeah, I'm going to have a stroke. So to be clear, I really did have a stroke here. You could see at the very beginning, I'm making this little circuit, and it's in the wrong spot. Like, I don't wire it in the machine correctly. I messed up a few things. I absolutely had a stroke building this, but it was a ton of fun. I wouldn't mind, like, doing a tutorial on this kind of thing. I just don't know what it would be used for other than this. It was a lot of fun, though. So I think we should talk about the rules. The entire idea is just trying to complete sets. There's 15 sets and 15 items per set, and you need 7 to be able to complete a set. And you need 3 commons, 2 rares, an epic, and a legendary. And if 2 people are going for the same set, it is possible, but highly, highly difficult. So it's possible, but no. Whoever has the most points at the end of the season is going to get a big set of presents and gifts and stuff like that. I'm going to try to not make it so overpowered. The idea is that everyone will say, yeah, it's okay. They can bring this over for season 6 when season 6 ends up rolling around at some point. But until then, it's hidden. No one knows what it is until the very end of the season. And whenever you complete a set, you can either get a reward of just a small monetary thing of like maybe some diamonds, shulker boxes, whatever it might be. Or you could get a little starter deck, which has like all the commons you need for next set and a couple randoms that you could hopefully trade to be able to get that one completed really soon. As the game goes, it's going to pick up in pace and stuff like that. But there's so much more to this that I'm not able to tell anyone about. It's all got to be locked up in my noggin, and that makes it difficult. And I'm having fun. And fun fact, the redstone was hard. I know I said it earlier, but like it was hard. All right, I think I got it working. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a little bit wild with this whole thing. I just put it at the wrong spot. I wasn't moving all of this over, so I moved this into the wall. And this is a system that just will spit out a shulker box that has a certain signal. This recycles it. It'll go through here, pop back up always, so it's always perfectly random. 1 out of 9 chance that it'll trigger this. This is a circuit decoder, which I struggled so long remembering I had to put blocks right here. And it'll only turn one of these on, and it'll pop out a dispenser, and we have items ranging from common to rare to epic to the legendary slot. So it's like a 1 in 9 for the legendary, actually a little bit less, because I have some in here that are actually epics. So it's like a 50-50 on that you'll even get a legendary even if it's triggered. And we're about to do the first test. Also, it is just commons. It is just commons. And it's a very random assortment of what commons are in here. And essentially, what this is filler in the pack. So imagine you get a trading card pack, you know. Normally, if a pack has 9, 8 of them are commons. Then 1 is like a rare, an epic, or whatever. But there's only 3, and, well, most of the time it's still just a common. And this circuit over here should put out a shulker box to be filled. And, yeah, we're just going to... So there's that. Signal was triggered. It was popped in. Broken. And there's 3 items, and it's a full common. But you get 2 from the coral set. I mean, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. And yeah, I'm really excited. I get to go put these in the world after the Halloween event, which, yeah, reminder, this is recorded before the Halloween event. It's been wild. But yeah, so I'm going to go pack, I only have 5 extra shulker boxes. No, that's wrong. 5 extra shulker boxes, so I'm just going to pack these really quick. And, oh, yeah. And, yeah, but I'm really excited because once that goes, it just packs it for me, and it's perfectly random, so I never can mess this up because I'll be greedy and just not. I messed that up, didn't I? I realized what I did wrong. This comparator was measuring that one, so it would measure when the common one would fire instead of when these ones got here. So I think we're able to just run this 5 times really quick, and we're able to see what they're going to look like. And I'm very excited about it. 3 in each. 1, 2. No. No. Yep. No. Okay, there's 2. There's 2 missing. Should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this just didn't fire one of the times because I went too quick. Okay. That makes sense. Oh. Oh, no. I just realized something. If it's power level 1, that won't trigger because it doesn't go high enough. Pretty sure I fixed it. It now detects tier. It'll go up on this line, Trigger that. This is split. I press button. Why'd that go twice? Quasi-connectivity here. Dagnabbit. Well, it's not the worst thing ever. Only has 2 items. This one didn't make... This fired too early. Yeah! I think I did it. I added that extra block. It's up. That was promising. Yes! Yeah, okay. 4 more. 4 more. Come on. Come on. I think that was all of them. Yes. There should be 5. Right. Bad. Crap. Ah! I replace burn. Yeah. If I put a non-movable block right here that prevents it from falling out this way, maybe put this up a little bit higher, I can get rid of this block, turn that into a regular block instead of slime block. It should. I'll just show you. This is like well after the Halloween event. I just wanted to, I figured it's like, I put this in, I did all the things I said, like, oh, it works just fine. It still has issues sometimes. Sometimes taking a step away makes you realize. The issue is sometimes this fires at an angle that I can land on this. So it just triggers early sometimes. So if I just do that, I mean, it still goes into this hopper, so it's fine. So yeah, like, problem solved. I had a stroke for several days, and I just feel real stupid now. I just ran through 5. And... did I run out of comments? Holy crap, I ran out of comments! Well, alright then. Did I run out of... there's no way. I ran out of comments. Oh crap, I ran out. Yes, I'm doing 5 boxes today because I thought it'd be special. Cool. All right. Off to drawing board. Well, all of them are hidden. This has been wild. If you guys enjoyed this one, I know you're going to enjoy the Halloween episode as well when this kind of gets introduced, and this is a little bit of a flashback arc to that. So if you like this one, go check that out. But if not, drop a sub, like, all that stuff. I'll see you guys sometime soon with the next one. Bye.